Okay, gentlemen, let's see example number 4. Now, guys, I've got to say, this one, there's a little something special here and a little something that you probably haven't encountered before. Okay, so in this one, I'm going to write a little larger. It says the absolute value of x plus a negative 2 is equal to 4. Now, what we haven't encountered is an absolute value in solving before. And I want to show you what happens here. First thing, whenever I have an absolute value, I need to solve and get the absolute value by itself. Okay? So the first thing I have is I've got a little housekeeping here. This is going to be the absolute value of x minus 2 is equal to 4. But remember, I just said I've got to get the absolute value by itself. So now I'm going to add 2 to both sides, and I'm going to get the absolute value of x is equal to 6. Now, once I get the absolute value by itself, Kyle, I need to ask myself a question. What values for x would give me an absolute value of 6? We may have more than one here. Gordy, I saw your hand up first. Negative 6 and 6. I've got 2 answers. Guys, whenever I get an absolute value like that, and I'm actually going to erase this right here. Whenever I get an absolute value like this, I need to take whatever's inside the absolute value, whatever's inside the absolute value. In this case, it was x. And I need to set it to equal to positive 6, and I need to say it's also negative 6. I need to write both of them. Because sometimes, guys, you're going to see something that looks like this. The absolute value of x minus 2 is equal to 4. Now it's not just x in there. I actually have to write this equation twice. I have to solve it twice. X minus 2 can equal 4. Don't know why it did that. Okay. X minus 2 is equal to can be equal to 4, or x minus 2 can be equal to negative 4, because if it equals either one of those, it's true. So I need to add 2 to both sides here. So x can equal 6, or add 2 to both here, x can equal negative 2. Because if I plug in negative 2 up here, I get negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4, and the absolute value of negative 4 is 4. Or if I plug in 6 up here, 6 minus 2 is positive 4, and the absolute value of positive 4 is 4. You have to do 2 equations for whatever is inside the absolute value. All right? Great job, guys. And I don't want to keep you any longer because you're late. You're done. You ready for your homework?